Good morning. The CCEA Education Forum will return at the conclusion of this broadcast. I'm Dory Sellers, and this is the CCTV55 Morning News at 9. According to Fox News, Republican presidential candidate John McCain may announce his vice presidential choice earlier than expected. McCain has previously said that he will announce his choice on Friday and that his choice will appear with him at a rally in Dayton, Ohio. Some are speculating, however, that he will announce his choice on Thursday, which is also the day that Democrat Barack Obama will officially accept his party's nomination. While swimming in Ocean City, Maryland, an 11-year-old girl from Delaware found a Ziploc bag containing 2 credit cards, a Pennsylvania driver's license, and over $1,000 in cash. The items were successfully returned to their owner, Michael Chosky. The remnants of Tropical Storm Faye spread over a wide swath of the South on Monday, bringing heavy rain and wind as forecasters warned of possibly flash flooding and tornadoes from Louisiana to Georgia. The rain could be good news for some, including farmers looking for a break from a long-term drought that stretches from parts of Louisiana through the Carolinas into Virginia. Faye has been blamed for 13 deaths in the U.S., 11 in Florida, and 1 each in Alabama and Georgia. A total of 23 died in Haiti and the Dominican Republic from flooding. According to CNN, U.S. and Iraqi negotiators have reached agreement on a proposal calling for a complete U.S. military withdrawal from Iraq by 2012. The head Iraqi negotiator said Friday, "The deal still must be approved by both sides," said Mohammed al-Hajj Hamid, Deputy Foreign Minister and head of the Iraqi negotiating team. In Washington, Deputy State Department spokesman Robert Wood said, "We're not quite there yet. There are still some things that need to be worked out." Hamid said Thursday's meeting between U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice and al-Maliki was helpful in reaching the tentative agreement. U.S. forces said on Sunday they had caught 2 prominent al-Qaeda leaders, including one they blamed for the kidnapping of an American journalist. They said they had captured Ali Rash Nasir Jahed al-Shamari, known as Abu Tiba, on August 17th, and Salim Abdallah Ashur al-Shujari, known as Abu Uthman, on August 11th. Abu Tiba was the Sunni militant group's senior advisor in the Iraqi capital, while Abu Uthman was its emir, or leader, for the capital's eastern Rusafa district. Abu Tiba was in charge of al-Qaeda during its most active period in early 2007, they said in a statement. In Clifton, New Jersey, police arrested 2 men dressed like ninjas and armed with Asian martial arts weapons who said they were delivering warning letters to drug dealers and users. Calling themselves shinobi warriors, the men carried knives, throwing stars, swords, nunchucks, and a bow and arrow. Tajis Terchuk and Jesse Trajaniak were each charged with weapons possession. Terchuk is also charged with harassment for a letter left for an ex-girlfriend. The letters warned drug users and drug dealers that the shinobi will stop your cruel and sadistic intentions with justified yet merciful force. In the letter, the 2 men accused drug dealers and users of having committed sin of passing impurity to others, and that the wind guides us to those of impure heart and intent. A 61-year-old woman gave birth to her own grandchild using an egg donated by her daughter, a clinic in Japan has said. The surrogate mother is believed to be the oldest woman to have given birth in Japan. Both surrogate mother and baby were fine, said a spokesman for the Sewall Maternity Clinic, who added the surrogate mother used a fertilized egg donated by her daughter, who, due to a medical condition, cannot bear children. Police in Wisconsin say a woman celebrated her birthday by helping her teenage son rob 2 gas stations. Officers in the Milwaukee suburb of Greenfield say the 37-year-old woman acted as the getaway driver while her 17-year-old son robbed the stations at gunpoint. Authorities said the pair were in custody Wednesday awaiting charges. Their names were not released. Police say the teen was visiting from Chicago for his mother's birthday. Now let's go to Ashley for today's weather.
Thank you, Dory. Today's high will be an 82 with a low of 72. Wednesday's high will be 87 with a low of 72. Thursday's high will be 90 with a low of 71. Friday's high will be 90 with a low of 71. And Saturday's high will be a 90 with a low of 71. And the current temperature is 72. And the winds are moving north at 1 mile per hour. Humidity is 95% and the barometric pressure is 29.70. And now we'll go to Rachel for sports and entertainment.
Thank you, Ashley.
USC quarterback Mark Sanchez went through his first full practice Monday since dislocating his left kneecap 17 days earlier and appears on track to start Saturday's season opener at Virginia. Sanchez, the projected starter for Southern California, was carted off the practice field August 8th after making a throw and landing awkwardly. X-rays and MRI exams revealed no ligament, cartilage, or bone damage. He had been jogging and throwing for over a week, but wore cleats for the first time Monday since being injured and did most of the work with the first team while wearing a sleeve and a brace on his injured knee. 9-year-old Jericho Scott is a good baseball player. Too good, it turns out. The right-hander has a fastball that tops out at 40 miles an hour. He throws so hard that the Youth Baseball League of New Haven told his coach that the boy could not pitch anymore. When Jericho took the mound anyway last week, the opposing team forfeited the game, packed its gear, and left, his coach said. Officials for the 3-year-old league, which has 8 teams and about 100 players, said they will disband Jericho's team, redistributing its players among other squads, and offered to refund $50 sign-up fees to anyone who asks for it. They say Jericho's coach, Wilfred Withdrawal, has resigned. According to ESPN, it appears that Chad Johnson's injury is a little more serious than the Cincinnati Bengals originally said. A source told ESPN.com's John Clayton on Monday that the wide receiver has a partially torn labrum in his left shoulder. The team had said the injury, which occurred in a preseason game on August 17th, was a sprained shoulder. The source said that Johnson is expected to wear a harness but may be able to avoid surgery and play this season. The Southeastern Conference has signed a 15-year deal with ESPN, reportedly worth more than $2 billion, to televise sporting events including football and men's and women's basketball. The agreement, announced Monday, is the longest ESPN has ever signed and matches the length of the Powerhouse League's deal with CBS earlier in August. This agreement makes the SEC the most widely distributed conference in the country, said SEC Commissioner Mike Sleeve. He declined to disclose financial terms. The bottom line here is that fans of the SEC football will have more access to games and better distribution than they have ever had in the past, Sleeve added. The deal begins with the 2009-2010 season and ends the league's look into starting a network to carry on in its sporting events. According to popular film industry blogs Splash Film, the latest rumor concerning the sequel to the summer hit The Dark Knight is that Cher may be up to play the villainous Catwoman in the next installment. While no official announcement has been made regarding this sequel, Warner Brothers has offered director Christopher Nolan a deal, although he has yet to accept it. Actors Johnny Depp and David Tennant have expressed interest in portraying the role of the Riddler, while Angelina Jolie has announced her interest in playing Catwoman. Oprah may be going for the gold medalist. According to MSNBC, the Queen of Talk Shows is reportedly contacting all United States gold medalists from the 2008 Beijing Olympics for a special edition of the Oprah Winfrey Show. This show will reportedly air on September 11, 2008. A spokesman for Oprah said on Sunday that the show is not confirmed. Jennifer Hudson, Oscar winner and former American Idol contestant, will sing the national anthem Thursday at the Democratic National Convention. Hudson was asked to sing by Democratic presidential candidate Barack Obama for when he officially accepts the party's nomination. Hudson will release her self-titled debut album, Jennifer Hudson, on September 30th. That's all for CCTV55 Morning News at 9. Thank you for watching and have a great day.